Grevon says with the 3 Ps. Like, so
Aye.
where did you learn that? Who taught you that? Like, that's such a positive. Like, that should be one of the things that's taught to people. Like, that's such a cool way of putting it in perspective.
I mean, it just came off from our own knowledge, you know. It's something that I've been thinking about throughout this whole pandemic and throughout this whole Black Lives Matter kind of campaign. And if you take a look at it, right, and I'm going to touch a little bit about stuff that I know of and I read about and stuff, which I don't want to go too much in politics, but in terms of understanding racism, and this is why most people go wrong. Most Black people go wrong, because I don't know if you ever heard on a TV or on a demonstration, you hear people asking, Black people asking, why us? Why so long? They just don't understand why. And it's one of them things where, let's go back to history. So we're going to go back a little bit into history and for you to understand where we're coming from. So we as Black people, we once ruled, we once had royalties, we once were kings and queens. But it's more than that now. We're talking about today. But back then, we all had that. And one of the things that happened when slavery had started and we were distributed to different countries in the world, the first people that sold us out to slavery wasn't a white person. You understand? It was Black people that sold Black people to slavery. So from there, we lost everything. Africa as a country is the only country in the world that Black people are predominant. So that should tell you something. That should tell you, say, okay, look at China. China is taking over the world just now. Places like America are scared of China because they're taking over on a technology spectrum. They come together as a country and build their own infrastructures. And that's what Black people lost. So we lost it from then. In terms of Africa, for example, again, we have the best medical teams, we have the best medical personnel in Africa. But if an African is ill, he will be traveling to Europe or the USA for treatment. You understand? So we gave away our own strength to other nations, and we lost that. I mean, we'll never get it back until we regroup again and come back as a nation. But what I would say to all my Black people, that maybe some Black people will be listening to this podcast, we just need to love each other. Because on a personal perspective, and I'm talking in general, I've been to so many communities, and even though I've faced racism here in Scotland, I've faced racism in America, I've been to multiple white communities, and I've never felt scared in a white community as I do feel scared in a Black community. So it's two sides of the spectrum. We just need to love each other. You understand what I mean? And try to work with each other, help each other as much as we can before we seek love from anybody else. You know what I mean?
That's so cool, man. That
was good. Yeah, that was quite powerful. Yeah, that was brilliant.
It just goes to show, like, pulled out all the positives again. Like,
it's true, man.
You could go and like actually speak about this stuff. Like, I never thought you wouldn't not be educated on it, but it seems like you've went back and you've read, like, what's the actual root of this problem? Wow,
like you say, it's quite difficult for probably you to sit and listen to somebody who doesn't know the root, where it's came from, and they're just saying stuff, they're jumping on a bandwagon, or they're trying to cause trouble or whatever. But so you've actually went back and you understand what's happening, and you understand how it can get back to where it was. You know what I mean? So
I don't get it. Like if you look at like the modern day, like I'm going to sit and name names. Like, so if you go like Usher, Sean Combs, Andre 3000, Lil Wayne, Jamie Foxx, Dr. Dre. This is
Dave Chappelle,
Will Smith. Guy, did you watch the Dave Chappelle?
Yes, I seen it. It was good, isn't it?
Brilliant.
It was so informative, but it was still kind of, he made you laugh. Like
exactly.
Kevin Hart spoke about Dave Chappelle that he could just turn up in any city in America and just tweet, "I'm doing a show," and it would sell out. Like,
straight away.
I feel that's what he'd done with that show. Like, he just wanted to get information out there, but he was saying before, like, done it. I didn't need to speak. Like, why would I need to speak? Like, who am I? And it's just so cool that he's so humbled.
He's a humble guy. I like it.
Feel like, but the list, like, all these people, like all these, like Will Smith, Chris Brown, Billy Mack, Tupac, Whitney Houston, Jay-Z, Chris Rock, Tina Turner,
Jordan.
Beyonce, like all these, Barack Obama, like
I
all these
know.
people,
Exactly.
like so. And then that's me without even touching on like athletes, like the
Athletes as well.
athletes around the world, like the past 3-5 years, like even back Muhammad Ali, even Mike Tyson, Anthony
Exactly.
Joshua.
Yeah.
I
So
named
many.
3, but there's so many more. I just feel that way. I've put myself under too much pressure there. Like
Trying to count them all.
I was going to say,
Serena
continue.
Williams, Serena Williams, her sister
Venus.
as well. Venus, but like, how is that? Like all these people that people idolize, all these people like day in day out. So it must be a minority that gets a grip of people and maybe brainwash them. But it goes back to this free peace thing. Oh my, I cannot get enough of that. That's so cool.
Yeah,
It
man.
just puts everything in as a 4P, like perspective. Like it puts everything. it just puts everything in a nutshell. It's just like
it's a minority, mate. It's a minority, and it's so good to see like the majority of people just not appreciate love than the minority, because the minority of people just know that are eight in the world. They are the powerful ones, and everything is just beyond us. I'm just glad to see that the majority of people are coming together just now and trying to make a change at least.
correct.
Trying to make a change.
That's the main thing. Just so I can kind of like Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Tiger Woods. I can't believe I
he's
said
on Google.
Michael Jordan. I'm so on Google, definitely on Google. I've been watching the Michael Jordan. I've watched the Last Dance. That's the second time I'm watching.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's unbelievable. I just don't. This is when my brain just doesn't switch between.
You see one side and then you don't realise the other side.
Exactly. So as you can see, like we as a Black nation, we have contributed in the likes of sports, in the likes of entertainment. We have done our contribution, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's always going to be 8, because when you realize that there's so many Black people are powerful out there, but it still seems like there's no power within the community of Blacks.
Yeah.
People will then start asking the question: is it jealousy? Are these people jealous? Are these people hating us because we can do what they can't? But at the same time, everyone can. Anyone can. But it's just the minority that makes it seem that way. But as I'm saying, like nothing won't change until the way that we publish stuff, the way that we do a commercial or advertisement, until those are changed, nothing will change. Because once you're uneducated about a scenario, whatever you see on TV, whatever you hear on radio, that's what you're going to believe. And parenting as well. If you can't change your parenting, there's always going to be racism, unfortunately.
Just when you were speaking about like the like people's knowledge and the publicity, before Facebook and stuff like that, I think only 3 or 4 people ruled like the news as a whole, like what get published. I was trying to find it there while you were speaking, but I couldn't find it. But
is that what you're talking about?
No, not the law. But I'm just saying, since like your Facebooks, Instagram, Snapchats, all your social medias came along, like I feel like that's maybe helped. Obviously, there's still that minority.
Yeah,
I feel like it's helped a lot in the sense of like bringing like this fear that people fear people who are Black. Like, well, what's the difference between this guy and that guy there? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
They're just people. Why are you worried about them? So like, that's kind of helped bring a positive towards like, Black people.
Exactly.
I wish I could find the people who. It was only like 4 or 5 people. I can't remember why I've learned that, but that's who learned who distributed the news and decided what was said and what wasn't.
Exactly.
But, I don't know, man. I just feel like this is like, I appreciate even coming on and speaking about this stuff. It's not easy for you, especially like. But I can't believe how positive, like how you've managed to spin this. Like, is that because you've experienced it so many times, or is that because Jamaican in you? It's just
the thing is, mate. I am who I am, and that's never going to change. I'm always going to be a Black person. I'm not going to change my skin color, So I remember walking in the town, and this guy came over to me and said some racist comment about being Black. Black boy, when did you go back to your country?
Oh my
And
God.
mate, the only thing I wasn't even angry. I wasn't even, probably if I was drinking, then it's a different story. But I was sober. But I just looked at my skin color and said, "Wow, I'm black, mate. I've been in Scotland for so long. I thought I was getting white. Thank you very much for reminding me." You know, so it's about appreciating the blackness, and you know, if you be negative towards a negative situation, there's only going to be a negative outcome. And as I'm saying, like the only thing I would say to any black people at the moment, don't take no as racist, because so many people hear the word no and think that, okay, it's because of my skin color. It doesn't necessarily mean that. You understand? I have experiences where I've been told no because of my skin color, but that doesn't mean that should stop me from achieving stuff. That doesn't mean that should stop me from actually blending in society. We should just get together and say, okay, mate, I'm black. I love it. Let's just do what I have to do. Give myself different opportunities. If that doesn't work, you go to something else. One of the doors may open. You never know. You may be around 10, 5, 15 racist people, but at the same time, one will accept you.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? And that's just the cycle. Just keep going and keep being positive, keep being who you are, and don't be ashamed of it.
Yeah, I think
like,
that's the...
sorry, Gav. I'm sitting here going, oh, it's so positive. It's so positive. Like, but like, well, why not be positive? Like what? Like, anybody can be positive, and like, it doesn't mean just a racism, but like,
Yes.
The Rock had nothing. The Rock had what, 7 cents or something. That's the name of his company. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't because he was black. It was just because he wasn't good at American football, and he'd invested so much in it, and
yes,
he just worked so hard. I think a lot of things boil down to saying, maybe going, well, it's no racism. It's just because I'm not good at that thing
exactly.
just now. So maybe be better at something else.
Exactly.
Rather than, I feel like, oh, I don't feel this. This popped in my head. Sometimes people put down to racism because they don't want to accept or know really good at something.
Exactly, 100%.
I just feel bad saying that because that's pure white guilt. This white guilt thing is just
it's not white guilt, mate. Because I'm saying that too, and it's true. It's true. It's 100% true.
It's crazy. Like, it's no nice to feel that way. It's no nice to feel that there's maybe, oh, I shouldn't say that because of that, but exactly. I cannot believe how positive you are, man. This is something that you're way too good for this podcast.
Positivity is a richness, mate. I wish I was rich. I wish I could transfer it into monetary terms. You know, we'll be going to holiday in Jamaica.
What we'll try and do is we'll try and get the 3 Ps trending.
That's cool. I think that's like, and that is, you definitely thought of that though. Like, you didn't just find it on Google or that, like, because I've been
100%.
You hear